Guys, so we have an urgent information coming out. Lady Gaga in a all blood red with girls trapped in cages performing a ritual with priest dancing are happening during tonight blood moon lunar eclipse. Whoa. Mmm. All happening during the lunar eclipse. We're talking about the blood moon that's happening right now. I mean, look at this here, guys. I'm gonna show you some of these clips here. I mean, this is see the cage? Wow. Just looking up in the sky and seeing the sign of the heaven, the blood moon. Alright guys, we're going to get to all this here before I start. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support this channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Okay, so I'm not going to play the full video because of trademark copyright. So I'm just going to skip certain parts here. And there was an emergency. She left after this event. She left. She told the crowds, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. So we're going to get to all that there, guys. All right, so... And I did watch the video, and it seems like she's demon possessed. I mean, it's crazy. Like, and people just happy and clapping and everything. I'm like, all this happening during the blood moon. Wow. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave comments down below. You know, that looks like the White House. Kind of looked like the White House. It does, right? Hmm. And she has the, that's a big dress. That thing is massive. Wow. What in the world is that? What is that? This is like the lake of fire. This is like hell. What is that? Smoke. Give me a second. Oh, that's a... Okay, so that's someone's hair. Look at this person here. Wow. I do have some more information I want to show you. That is very disturbing. Very disturbing. What are your thoughts, guys? But yeah, that looks pretty creepy. Mm. Developing, Lady Gaga made a very strange statement with her VMA performance, where she can be seen in all red as women locked in cages beneath her perform in what is being called a ritual or satanic worship by many viewers and conspiracies. Well, again, during the time of blood moon, Lady Gaga makes very dramatic exit out of MTV VMA after telling crowds she has to leave urgently. All right, we're gonna get to all this here, guys. We're gonna get to all this. At the same time, let me show you some of these blood moon um, images. Today, September 7th, the hashtag blood moon glowing above the Great Pyramid of Giza, history and cosmos in one breathtaking frame. Wow. A blood moon capture in Beijing. A beauty of total lunar eclipse tonight, blood moon. Now, 7 billion people, that's 85% of the world population, saw this amazing signs of the heaven, blood moon. The only one that can't, won't be able to see it is us, the Americas. Canada, North America, Central America, South America. Also, someone caught a fireball meteorite next to the lunar eclipse. Nice. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get to. Whoops. We're gonna get to these two breaking news. All right, we're gonna get to this one here, and then we're gonna get to this one. I think yeah um, let's go with this one first. Give me a second. Let's go with this one first. Lady Gaga makes very dramatic exit out of MTV VMAs after telling crowds she has to leave urgently. What happened? It seems like after the show, something might have happened. Lady Gaga made a dramatic exit out of the 2025 MTV VMAs just moments after winning one of the night's biggest honors. As she took to the stage to accept the award for Artist of the Year, the singer, 39, told the cheering crowd that she had to urgently leave before the ceremony was over. Gaga, who earned the first Moon Person of the Night, Moon. Wow. At the same time, Blood Moon. All right, so Gaga, who earned the first Moon Person of the Night, explained that she was on her way to her sold out show at New York City Madison Square Garden, which is located 20 miles away from UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, where the VMAs were being held. There was a lot of stuff going on in New York. Even the US president also went to a sporting event. It says here, I wish I could stay and watch all these amazing performances, but I have to go back to Madison Square Garden, she said to the audience. Love you, thank you. She dedicated the honor to her fiance Michael before ending her heartfelt speech. She is set to wrap up 2 nights at Madison Square Garden by the end of Sunday evening as part of her acclaimed Mayhem Ball tour, just days after vocal strain prompted her last minute cancellation in Miami. Now it says here, the night before the 2025 MTV Video Music Award, Gaga pre-recorded her performance for the show during the Saturday night concert at Madison Square Garden. Once again, the MTV aired footage of her performing her hit song, skip that name, and her new single, Dead Dance, from Netflix Wednesday during Sunday's ceremony. She is currently touring in support of her album Mayhem and heading up multiple cities across the US and Canada before crossing the pond, which the Atlantic Ocean, to tour in the UK and across Europe. Her attendance at the VMAs marked her long-awaited return to the awards show after a 5-year absence. She chose this very important date, the blood moon. She was up for the most awards of night with 12 nominations, including Top Honor Video of the Year for her duet with Bruno Mars titled Dying with a Smile. All right. So we're going to skip this one here. I want to take you to this one now. Lady Gaga brings the Dead Dance to MTV VMAs for Madison Square Garden concert. The singer, who earlier in the night stopped by the Long Island Awards ceremony to receive her Artist of the Year award, returned to her Mayhem Ball tour after having to abruptly postpone Wednesday night's show in Miami due to vocal strain. Now, let's see what's going on here. Those who missed the chance to see Lady Gaga's Mayhem Ball tour during its multi-night St. and New York Madison Square Garden were treated to part of the show during the 2025 MTV VMAs on Sunday night. The cable network, which aired this year's show on CBS for the first time, aired Gaga's performance of Abracadabra. What kind of name is that? Give me a second here, guys. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this name right.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Okay, so I guess her and Eminem has the same title, I guess. Abracadabra. Give me a second here. So it's basically, I guess it means that she disappeared for several years and came back. Abracadabra is basically disappeared, coming back. Give me a second here, guys. And her new single from Wednesday's Season 2, Part 2, The Dead Dance, from her concert at Madison Square Garden. All right, so introduced by Rose, who urged Gaga's title Monster to put their paws up. Gaga from the Manhattan Arena stage, where she toured over a cage full of dancers on top a massive red ball gown, declared, "The category is dance or die." After Abracadabra, Gaga dropped down from the top of the dress into the cage and reemerged from within the cage sporting her Dead Dance. Gray curls. Now, after the cage opened like a gate, Gaga and her dancers moved down a long runway to the middle of the arena, and then she ran back with her dancers as she sang Do the Dead Dance. All right. I want to take you back to X and see if we could find any more video. Give me a second here. And I'm definitely not doing the dead dance. Again, whatever it's called. Give me a second here. If you can, share the video, like, subscribe. Thank you again for your support. I'm sorry, guys. I'm seeing if I can find any more information here. Here's some of the stuff that's coming out. Okay, that's very disturbing. That is like literally like, again, it's demonic stuff. What's the point of doing all that? Lady Gaga performed Abracadabra and debuts the first performance of Dead Dance for the VMAs. I guess there's another picture here too. You know, to a lot of people, this is just a show, but yeah, to those who are fully awake, it's biblical. It's demonic stuff that's going on. The scripture tells us about all these worshiping and idols and stuff like that. The heck? I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay, so let me just bring some of the stuff up. I mean, the song is just, I mean, it just, it's not my style, put it like that. Alright, so we already seen this here. Let me hold on, guys, before I start showing a lot of this stuff. I don't want to get hit on this platform. Yeah, that looks very disturbing. Man, that someone is like, why always demonic? Man. When was this recorded? Someone asks. Someone is like, it was 2 days ago. I don't know if it was 2 days ago, guys. I mean, everybody's sharing this right now. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna go with something else now. Okay. So again, if you can, like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't like the video because of that performance. When you get videos like, it helps our videos to go out there to many people. Sorry guys, not feeling good. Um, might have something, a flu, but I'm not feeling good right now. Went fishing and now my nose is clogged. I mean, it's just really bad right now. Itchy throat. All right, so we're gonna go with this one here. Speaker Johnson walks back claim on the U.S. commander and Jeffrey files. The House Speaker had to backtrack on something he said last week about the U.S. commander and Jeffrey list. The Speaker has suggested that the U.S. commander was actually an FBI informant in the case, but his office now says that's not what he meant. Instead, the Speaker office says the U.S. commander was the only powerful person more than 10 years ago who actually helped prosecutor go after Jeffrey. According to the statement, the U.S. commander kicked Jeffrey out of his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida because Jeffrey kept trying to recruit or, you know what, the commander female staff to work for him. All right, so that's one of the news that's coming out. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, so we have this news that's coming out. Very important news. The U.S. commander not thrilled with Russia's mass strike. We'll speak with Putin very soon. Very soon, over the next couple of days. Look, we're going to get it done. Okay, Donna, you've been saying that for a very long time. The bear and crane situation, we're going to get it done. You've been saying that for the past, ever since you were sworn into Commander-in-Chief. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so the U.S. commander indicated on September 7th that he is ready to begin a new phase of sanctions against the bear in response to the biblical war in Ukraine and plans to speak with Vladimir very, very soon. Now, the U.S. commander comments come a day after the bear launched a record-breaking drone and missile strike against Ukraine overnight, the latest in a series of mass strikes amid Washington's push to broker a peace deal. Now, during a White House briefing on September 7, a reporter asked U.S. commander if he was ready to move into the second phase of sanctions against the bear, against Russia. It says here, yeah, I am, the U.S. commander said. He did not provide details on what this next phase will entail or lay out a timeline for U.S. sanctions. Later that same day, the U.S. commander told reporter that he plans to speak with Putin very soon, over the next couple of days. Look, we're going to get it done. The bear crane situation, we're going to get it done. The U.S. commander also said he was not thrilled with Russia's strike, which damaged the Cabinet of Minister building in central Kiev and saw the largest number of drones launched at Ukraine in a full-scale war. I am not thrilled with what's happening there, the U.S. commander said. I believe we are going to get it settled, but I am not happy with them. I'm not happy with anything having to do with that war. The U.S. commander said that certain European leaders would visit the White House in the next 2 days to discuss a peace settlement though he did not provide names or detail. All right. You guys already know there was a huge strike. 805 drones, 8 missiles, and they made a rain fire on Ukraine. I mean, it was huge. All right, give me a second here, guys. So this is what Donald said. 7,000 soldiers passing every week in Ukraine. Nobody was tougher on the bear than me. That has to do with the pipeline, Nord Stream 2, and numerous other factors, but I am not happy about the whole situation. It's interesting, but it just doesn't affect us because it's not our soldiers, but they're losing now. I used to tell you 5,000. They're losing 7,000 between Crane and the Bears, 7,000 soldiers every single week. It's such a horrible waste of humanity. So no, I am not thrilled with what's happening there. I tell you, but I think it's going to get settled. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Man, look at this picture. Look at this one here. The smoke moon last night. The Washington haze turned a deep red, absolutely breathtaking. That's amazing. Someone is like the Washington. Give me 1 second here, guys. So something's coming out right now. I don't know if this is legit because I'm not seeing anything about it. I'm not seeing any other source, but this is coming out from Turner. No offense to Turner, but a lot of his stuff, again, it's really hard for me to kind of, again, a lot of stuff is, not 100% accurate. So radiation alert in Crane. There's no information to back this up though. Radiation alerts are going off in Crane. People in the town of, I'm gonna skip that name, are being told to take cover. And the brick and or concrete buildings are the best protection from ionizing radiation, as our basement. Again, like I say, guys, I can't find any information to back this one up. And I try to be very careful because this platform is being really strict now when you put out certain info that's not true. It says here there is no indication in the latest updates that widespread radiation alerts are currently sounding in Crane. Like I say, guys, I'm gonna have to do some more research on that one, so I'm gonna skip that story there. But I would keep an update on that. Yeah, I think got a feeling tomorrow I'm gonna wake up with a big headache, possibly gonna have a fever. I could feel it, guys, my throat and everything. I could feel it. I could definitely feel it. I think I'm gonna catch something pretty soon. If you can, please pray for me. I think I'm gonna wake up with a high fever. Alright, guys, it seems like this is all of it here. Yeah, I think this is all of it here. I'm trying to see if I can find any more updates. um, yeah, other than that, this is all of it. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. But what are your thoughts of Lady Gaga, their performance during the blood moon? I mean, come on. So it seems like it happened today because all that information is coming out today. But what are your thoughts on that? I mean, again, like I say, guys, I feel like, she chose her, who she worshiping. And so very, very, very disturbing performance. Very disturbing. And this is not the first time stuff like that happens. Again, I don't know what's going on with those individuals out there, the most powerful ones. I mean, but they just go nuts with their performance. Same thing with the Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, it just, they chose their God. They are children of God. They are children of the devil. And the Bible says in 1 John, many antichrist spirits will come into the world, and that's how we know that we are in the end times. We are seeing it, we are seeing it, we are living it, and we are witnessing Bible prophecy. Nation against nation, wars, famines, pestilence, so many things are happening. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night. Till next time later. Peace.